Hey guys, good morning. This is day 3 of the Robert Lowry Borate Startup. Now let's do a recap going back for the people that might not have seen this video yet. Tap water, 7.9, 130 alkalinity, 110 calcium hardness, and a 290 dissolved solids. Pool, 21,000 gallons. First time I came here, 8 a.m. Took readings, 9.1 pH, 140 alkalinity, 130 calcium hardness, and a 290 total dissolved solids. 2 p.m. when I came back to the pool to do the startup on it, the initial startup on it, as it was still kind of filling up when I went there at 8 a.m. So 2 p.m. it was full, had it going. 7.5, oh, when I first came by here at 8 a.m., I poured in 1.5 gallons of acid. That's why we got different readings here, because that pH, I wasn't just gonna let that slide at 9.1. So I needed to get that down. So gallon and a half of acid went into that pool. 7.5 pH, 110 alkalinity, 130 calcium hardness, 290 on the TDS. Calcium chloride, put in 20, a rise of 20. Put in 4 pounds of calcium chloride to get it up to around 150. Borates, we put in borates in, 50 ppm of borates. Put in, again, acid. Let's see, day 2, we put in to decrease that alkalinity. We wanted to decrease it by 40. So we put in 215 ounces of acid. Well, I put in 215 ounces of acid, and that's 1.5 gallons. Okay. Day 2, when I came by, pH came back up again to 8.1, alkalinity 140, and we had a total calcium hardness of 160. Okay, added more calcium chloride yesterday, did get it up to at least a 250 range, because day 2 we wanted up to 250. So another 17 pounds went in yesterday. Another 2 gallons of acid went in yesterday to get that alkalinity back down again. Let's see, day 2 continued, no bicarb. Day 3, just took readings of the pool. I'll put up a picture of the pH meter on that. pH 7.4, alkalinity 100, calcium hardness 240. Got another 17 pounds of calcium chloride over there. I'm going to put that into the pool and get that close to 350 today. That's day 3. We're going to bring up the calcium hardness to 350 today. And then we're just going to basically put in 10 ppm of chlorine. And you might ask, okay, well, why 10 ppm? Well, because we're putting in conditioner today too, and most of that chlorine is going to burn off anyways until that conditioner gets into the pool, and then it grabs a hold of it. So you figure most of that chlorine is going to be burned off by later today anyways. So we're going to do that, 10 ppm of chlorine and then 50 ppm of conditioner. Now for to get this pool up to a 2.1 21,000 gallon, we need 1.6 gallons of chlorine. And that's basically what you do, is take the 2.1 times the amount you want to come up, which is 10, times 10.24 gives you one, then you divide the ounces and then by 128, and you come up with 1.6 gallons. Now the cyanuric acid, we want 50. So again, it's 2.1 for 21,000 gallons times the amount of rise, which is 50, times 1.33, 139 ounces, 8.7 pounds. I've already put in more than half of it over there. So we can get that going. And that's it. Like I said in one of my other videos, you have calcium chloride, you have salt, and you have conditioner that are all 1.33. Okay, so that's how you would figure out all 3 of those. And then we're coming into day 4 tomorrow. So let's get to that. I've already brushed down the pool. So I'll put in the calcium chloride right now. It's over there sitting in the buckets. You don't have to let it cool down. I found out you do not have to let it cool down. So we're just going to go ahead and dump that now. Even though I put it in like 10 minutes ago. So, but we're just going to put that in now. Don't have to let it cool down. It's okay to put in conditioner when you put in calcium chloride. That's not going to matter, but you do not want calcium chloride, soda ash, baking soda, or sodium bicarb, basically is baking soda. You do not want to add any of those together. Just calcium chloride, conditioner is okay. That's going to go into the filter and it's not going to cause a problem. And they don't have a chemical reaction anyways, but calcium chloride, soda ash, and bicarb, never add those together. Okay, so let's get to this and let's pour in the calcium chloride. The way we're going to do this is, yeah, these buckets are cool anyway. The way we're going to do this is just walk it. Walk it down the pool. That way we can get it into that water evenly. And I'm going to take this one over to the other side. Probably won't be able to see me. So let's take this over here and we'll pour it in. Let's go put in the rest of the conditioner. These are pretty small granules, so I only got a little bit left in there. So we're going to get that in. I kind of like move it around. I got a basket in here, so I've got the basket in here and I'm pushing it through and breaking it up and putting it into the little holes of the basket. So if it goes through the holes in the basket, it's not going to have a problem going through the pump basket. Okay, so just check the pump real quick. Not clogged, flowing good. All right, good to go on that. Okay, now that was a 1.5 gallons of chlorine, I believe. Let's see, K3 chlorine, 1.5 gallons. Okay. So we've got a nice return line right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it pretty slowly into this return line right here. Okay, so we had 100 on the alkalinity, so let's figure out what we need to get that down to 90. We need to bring it down 10. So we got our 2.1 times 10 times 2.56 equals 53 ounces. Okay, so let's get going on that. All right. So 53 ounces. This is a full one here, so I'm going to come down to approximately right in underneath the label right here. And it's about 60 ounces right about in here. I'm going to come down right about in here on that when I'm done. So it's pouring about 32 right there. Okay, and now with the rest. All right, that's good. I want to mention too, that there is zero plaster dust in this pool right now. None. And that's because that pH is down. Everything went down the first time, and it got rid of pretty much all that plaster dust in there. And backing it, yeah, that helped a little bit too, but there still should have been a little bit of plaster dust in that pool. Okay, so day 3 now. Added the chlorine, added the conditioner. Okay, that goes into day 4. Again, the readings of day 3, 7.4 pH, 100 alkalinity, and 240 calcium hardness. Day 4 tomorrow, what will we be doing? Day 4 tomorrow is probably just gonna be checking out readings and stuff like that and getting things down to where we want them. But yeah, just checking pH, calcium hardness, CYA, free chlorine, and all that. And I'm gonna say, some of you guys might be asking, well, gee, how are you gonna check 10 ppm of chlorine? Well, I use the Taylor 2006C test kit. Highly recommend that test kit. That has a DPD FAS way of the powder to check the chlorine. Now I can check chlorine all the way up into like 25 ppm range, and it's really accurate. It gives me exactly how much chlorine is in that pool. I don't have to guess on my chlorine. So that's what I use for all my testing. And that's it. Day 3 done. Later.